if you hose my cat, I'm losing it, and I'm putting cat shit on your door. Yay! I don't know what I'm doing here, but hello. What are we saying? Let us today find some a-holes. Right, can I get some noise for Helen, Bauer, and Alexandra Haddow? Hello, guys. Matching today. I'm here for it.
Yeah, well, we're women, so it's the only colour we know.
Yeah,
exactly.
There we go. Pink to make
we'll
the
go
boys
for
week.
purple, I guess, if we're feeling edgy.
All right, so we're going to kick-start off with, what is the most a-holey thing you've done this week?
I got fined for not having the right train ticket.
Oh.
But then I tweeted them some semi-abusive and very righteous messages.
What did you say?
I was like, well, there should be a fine for human error, because my rail card ran out between the time of booking and the time of boarding the train.
I don't think that's human error. I think that's bad forward planning. That's probably the most a-hole thing I've done this week. I think that's on you, actually, babe.
Turn me down.
That's 100% your problem.
Are you going with that one?
My mum was looking for people to hang out with, and I could have done it, but I didn't want to. And I made it very clear that my little sister was free, so she went to spend the weekend with her. Which is, I mean, for me, I got some time to myself, which was nice. And then my sister can deal with it, right?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I mean, it's not as bad as that. That's stealing.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been if I'd got away
It was
with it.
stealing and then online trolling is what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And you just wanted some quality time to yourself. I'm here for that. All right, okay, what's going on? The way the game works is I'm going to present you with a dilemma that has been sent in. We're going to see if you agree with the person or not. Then we're going to go over to you guys, the a-hole public, see what you're thinking, and see if our players are on your side or if they're complete a-holes. Sound about right?
Sounds good.
Cool, right, let's get into it. First scenario, we have Sophie inside the place. Sophie said, my boyfriend used to be a bit of a player, even though he stays, he's always going to be faithful to me. Am I the a-hole for working out his phone and Instagram password to regularly check that he's not cheating? I'm going to kick it off. My friends call me FBI Shy. I found out that my ex is cheating on me in Uganda.
What?
Via hacking into his Facebook. So I'm just saying, she ain't the a-hole.
That's insane.
Yeah, and I was in London, but I knew he was cheating on me in Uganda. Yeah.
How did you find that out?
Hacked into his Facebook.
How did you hack into it?
I can't give away my secrets on that.
I think if you've got a strong suspicion, and 99% of the time, the strong suspicion is right.
Exactly.
So you would have still been with him, maybe, if you hadn't checked. I do think Sophie's being a bit, because it seems like it's ongoing here.
Yeah, like I
So
just
think
regularly do this.
Yeah, like I just get his details and
Yeah.
I just sort of every now and again just check in.
Yeah.
See, I think just don't do it.
A-holery.
I'd always rather be like just not knowing. Like I'm happy being thick, basically. I'm happy being
Innocent.
stupid.
Innocent.
Innocent, that's so much
Yeah,
better.
not
And I'd rather not know, even if I've got a suspicion. And if I was going to find out, I'd want it to be more like a movie. Like I'd want to be in a bar and then see them doing something across the room and for me just to like slowly freak out with a zoom in.
I've always been like so trusting, but I had a really similar scenario to that. And what I did is, in the morning, all I did was flick his phone off airplane mode and a message came through.
See, I think airplane mode is already like a red flag in itself.
That's
like, why is it on airplane mode?
Saving battery, no?
What, but when you're just chilling though?
Wait, what do I not know? I genuinely
I
feel
feel like
like
if you
I've
put your phone on
this is the thing.
I think if your phone's on airplane mode, you should be on an airplane.
I know what? I think you just need to talk about it.
Communication.
Communication
Men
and not
lie.
go snooping around.
They
I
do
know
lie.
they're all.
Even if you actually walked in and caught them red-handed, they say it's not me. So they do generally lie.
I've never been so relieved to be single.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on.
What are these guys you guys are dating?
Do you know what? I'm going to date 60 years old and above because they don't have social media.
Yeah.
And if they are getting it on the sly, fair play.
All right. So what are your final verdicts?
Shame on her for snooping.
So she is the a-hole.
I think she's the a-hole.
Okay.
I think if she's doing it continuously, she is. But I'm just gonna side with her out of solidarity for our past.
All right, so Alex is saying Sophie is not the a-hole, whereas Helen is saying that Sophie is the a-hole. So we're going to go over to the a-hole checkers to see what's going on.
I think she is the asshole because if you flip that round and he was going through her phone, he would just be on the butt end.
No, a bit of a psycho, totally. Yes.
You're the arrow for checking that. A girl should never check a guy's phone or Instagram, whatever. Don't do that because whatever you're looking for, you're gonna find it.
79% said Sophie is the a-hole and 21% said Sophie is not the a-hole.
I'm a genius.
So there we go.
I'm a genius.
You side with the public on that one. Next scenario, we have Adam. Adam said, I work as a waiter
Adam's the
and I found
a-hole.
out...
I've gone out with an Adam before. Next.
Adam knows don't sit right
Next.
with you, but no. All right, he said, I work as a waiter and I found out I'm paid a lot less than the other staff. Am I the a-hole for secretly pocketing tips rather than putting them in the pot to split evenly?
Why is he being paid a lot less than
that's a
the
bit
others?
weird. Yeah.
Because he was probably caught wanking in the toilets, because that's what Adams do.
Wow.
Next question.
Yeah, when I worked as a waitress, if I'd been doing like a big table all night and no one else had, and then they left me a huge tip, sometimes I would take that tip. Although I once did serve some people an Irish coffee and it had lighter fluid in it. Yeah.
Lighter fluid?
Yeah, it was bad. They tasted it and they were like, that's got lighter fluid in it. I was like,
And
no,
actually-
it hasn't. It did have.
Wait, why did it have lighter fluid?
Someone had put lighter fluid in the sugar syrup jar and I was making them an Irish coffee. Yeah.
Who did that? Probably an Adam.
Exactly.
Adam
An
again.
Adam.
It was Adam, that's the guy
Adam.
stealing the tips.
All right, so what is your final verdict? Is Adam an a-hole or
He's
is
an
he not
a-hole.
an a-hole?
I don't think he's that bad. No, I
Okay.
don't think he's an a-hole.
All right, a-hole checkers, what are we saying?
Remember, people tip you as you, not the company. So you should be keeping a tip. You're a freaking genius. Keep more tips like that.
Well, for doing that, you're my hero. I mean, you know, if people don't give you things, just take them. You've earned it. You deserve it. It's not coming to you. Grab it.
I don't think that's a great thing to do at all, because it's not her colleagues' fault that she's getting paid lower. So she's essentially stealing money from them. So if she's getting paid less, she needs to take it upon herself to say, oi, give me some more, like, be fair and pay me the same as what everyone else is getting paid.
All right, so 57% thought that Adam is the a-hole. And 43%
Oh my
thought
God.
that Adam was not the a-hole.
I am so in touch.
You're just
With
on
the
a roll
public.
right
And
now
also,
with the public.
Adams, that just goes to show you're
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
We are now going over to Mario. Mario said, I said I'd look after my parents' fish while they went away on holiday. I forgot and all 9 of them died. Am I the a-hole for replacing them rather than fessing up? My parents haven't noticed.
No, I think that's fine.
Absolutely
It's
okay.
fair.
I think it's his parents' fault for having 9 pet fish. Like, what happened to them that they felt that that was an acceptable
Quite, yeah.
number of pets? If your pet is so rubbish that you don't realise it's a different pet, then more fool you, I say.
This is
You wouldn't
it.
be like, oh yeah, that's the same dog, would you?
I think like, we're both on the same page with this one.
Yeah, I think
Like Mario's
Mario,
fine.
Yeah,
go on with your bad self. Have a
Think
lovely
Mario-
time while your parents are on holiday. Shag in their bed if you want.
there we go. All right, a-hole checkers, what is going on?
9 fish? Okay.
No, you're not an a-hole for replacing a fish, because if somebody can tell a particular fish in a bowl of 5 other fishes, that person is a psychopath, because fishes are all the same. So
Fish are fish at the end of the day. And you know what? He's actually bought new fish. So really, his parents might have the fish for longer.
All right, so basically the public has said 14% believe that Mario is the a-hole, with 86% believing that Mario is not the a-hole.
So we're
It's
smart.
not.
Yes.
Yeah, you're there. You're siding.
Yeah.
All right,
We
we're on a
hate
roll.
fish.
Okay, yeah. Next scenario, we have Cheryl. But Cheryl says, my mum is addicted to Candy Crush and has sunk a ton of money into it. Am I the a-hole for deleting it off her phone, losing her 3 years of progress?
I think she is a bit. Like, her mum's raised her.
Yeah.
And she's got a little guilty pleasure. She's not on crack. Well, maybe she is.
yeah,
But
that could be a
we don't
potential.
know that, so...
See, I'm with Cheryl. I think it's good that she deleted it. It's like taking away the problem for someone. Do you know what I mean?
but what if that's her only vice?
And that could be like a hobby in the spare time. And Alex is right. She did get
Yeah,
pushed out of her
different
vagina. So I think,
Thank you.
do you know, and it's a lot.
But what's your guilty pleasure?
Jigsaw puzzling. Not
That's
hurting
the most
anyone.
wholesome answer I've ever
I know, and
heard.
it's true.
Jigsaw puzzling.
I couldn't take
I
that
love
away
a
from you
puzzle.
because it
It
was
Most
so
of the
adorable.
pieces you've done in a jigsaw then.
I'm up to 2,000 on a puzzle that I would not describe as mixed ability.
2,000. That's
I love a puzzle.
Wow,
But
that's
if
a
I
lot.
was spending all my money on jigsaw puzzling and people took them away, I think I'd be grateful. Sure, I'm spending a lot of money getting them shipped in from Germany to get these lovely Thomas Kinclado watercolour Disney ones. Sure,
Yeah.
but it's worth it.
How many puzzles have you got?
And on the go at the moment, 3.
3. Oh, you do it at the same time? Are they all 2,000 pieces?
I'm single!
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to say.
yeah, no,
I'm
it's
single.
true.
and
Should
I'm
I get
lonely.
into puzzling instead of
6,000,
scratch
okay.
cards?
Honestly, it's an absolute life changer. I
Fair.
genuinely feel smarter after it as well.
I've done a 180,
Change
I'm
the
in.
gift. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Should we
It's
just start like a
amazing.
puzzle club?
I've already got one.
Oh my god.
Join
All right,
it.
we're coming over to yours then.
Do it. It's gonna
Coming
be
over
so
What's
fun.
tonight.
happening?
Puzzle
Your life
club.
is slipping away.
All right, so is Cheryl the a-hole or is she not the a-hole for deleting it off of her mum's
Cheryl's a
phone?
hero, and she's she's making a difference. And I respect her for it.
I do think she's an a-hole, but I'm on board with puzzles, so.
Different views,
That's
but we're
something
still
that's
doing
come out,
Puzzle
right?
Club, so that's all right. All right, A-hole checkers, what is going on in the puzzle world?
Absolutely, yes. You don't delete someone's efforts in Candy Crush. Like, it's hours of work. Yes, you're an a-hole for deleting the app.
Yes, I think you're the a-hole for actually deleting it, because as a gamer myself, if anybody deletes my game and my progress, we're gonna have a scrap.
That the public have said that Cheryl is an a-hole 36% and not an a-hole 64%.
So I'm right again?
Yeah.
I am having an absolute blinder
You're
right
literally
now.
on a roll.
And I'm a massive a-hole, apparently.
You are honestly
You're
not coming
literally
across great.
on a roll.
This is so good for me.
Yeah. All right. On to scenario number 5, the final scenario. Debbie has said, my neighbour hates my cats, this is going to offend me, and regularly sprays them with a hose when they enter his garden. Am I the a-hole for rubbing cat poo on his front doorknob when he goes out? And I am absolutely saying, no, you are not the a-hole for that. I would do the same. If you hose my cat, I'm losing it, and I'm putting cat shit on your door.
What is wrong with you?
No, I'm sorry, I am.
way
I
you
am.
feel like that.
I am serious.
That
when it
is
comes to cats.
extreme, though.
That's my baby.
I know
That's
you're
my
serious
son.
because you didn't blink the whole
No,
time
yeah,
through
that's what
that,
I'm
which is freaking terrifying.
It's because I'm actually scared that my eyelash is going to fall off as well. But yeah, it's a serious vibe here.
I agree with you generally, but I think putting the poo on the doorknob is a bit extreme.
This is quite a harmless way of getting rid of the situation.
hosing.
We say hosing, and we're picturing this massive, like cats.
Yeah,
and,
you're
like,
right.
it's stuck
What else
against
is it
walls.
gonna be?
It's probably like a little
It's
water gun,
probably a
isn't
little,
it?
yeah, like a
Yeah.
Super
No,
Soaker
it
3000.
says hose here. So
I
it's all good.
love cat people's ability to believe that anything a cat does is amazing. Like,
Oh,
they're
I
like,
like-
oh, cat poo gives you better vision. You're like, 100%, yes, it does.
I like
You
that.
don't know
Like,
that.
No, I do. I can read everything in Specsavers on that little listing, so I generally believe
Because
that
you have cats.
Magnum has helped me through this. All right, final verdict. Is Debbie the a-hole for rubbing cat poo on his front doorknob when he goes out? No.
I think she is, yeah. That's gross.
Would
She's
you,
not an
would you do
a-hole.
that?
It's fine. Yeah, you can smear anything these days.
That's what I'm saying.
Smear it around.
It's fine. Rub
Live
it
your
all over the
life.
place. Rub it over the bed if you can
But
get
you
in.
do you.
Rather that than over mine, and my cat tends to shit on my bed quite a lot. A-hole checkers, what are you saying?
I should take the pee, the poo, whatever you can do, just put it there, so you're not the a-hole for that.
No, you're not an a-hole for doing that terrible thing.
She's brilliant for doing it. But yeah, if you're putting poo on somebody's doorknob, that's just not a cool thing to do.
All right, so the public said that 63% think that Debbie is the a-hole and 37% believe that Debbie is not the a-hole.
What?
I know, I'm
Yay!
also
I
vote
won
here.
one.
All right, the moment of truth. We are finding out who the biggest a-hole is in this entire room, okay? The person that went out of line with the public the most. And I can now reveal that the biggest a-hole in the entire room goes to Alex!
Yay!
Your champion
Thank you
a-hole
so much.
trophy. That's what's
Thank
happening.
you. I'd like to thank the public for going against my wishes. I'd like to thank my parents, who can finally be proud of me. I think you'll agree. And I'd like to thank Helen for being with me and going
Stop.
against me at the same
Stop.
time, enabling me to be holding this gold pair of buttocks.
It's ours.
No, it is mine.
Yeah.
It is mine, yeah.
All right, so Alex has been crowned a-hole champion, okay? She went out of line with the public the most. And make sure you subscribe to VUYZ for more a-hole content. No!